I proposed to her. She accepted. I was living a good life. Then bam, we tested it. We had sex, and I nearly gone mad.
Hello,
Hello,
what's your name?
my name is Eric.
Alright.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
I'm from Bubuashi.
Ubuashi.
Yes.
Okay. So, Eric, how did you grow up?
Grew up in Bubuashi, very little and tender. Grew up with aunties and uncles all around me. And my mom up here being pregnant. That was when I realized I've grew up a little bit. Why am I saying that? Because I I didn't know my mom when I was little. So it was a story I had that my mom and my dad, they had a breakup. So it was uncles and aunties that were actually taking care of me. So the year,
At what age did you realize your mom and dad break up?
that was the age of 8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
Okay. Were you in school by then?
Yes, I was in school.
Which stage were you?
Um, I was very little, but I found myself among people taller than me, bigger than me. It was a class of three. Yes, three, class three.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you grew up with your aunties,
I grew up among aunties and uncles.
among your aunties and uncles.
Yes.
Okay. So, how did you find love? How did you find your first love?
Perhaps they'll say love at first sight is when you see the person look like your mom. I found this beautiful lady. She was a veteran. I mean, she is a veteran. And that was when I saw her look like my mom and I realized, oh, okay. I chose to love her because she looked exactly like my mom. And like I said earlier, my mother, I couldn't really know her, but when I saw my mom, I I I accepted that this is my mom. Yes, among all my aunties, I really knew that this is, yes, actually the one they will say is my mom. So when
So,
I met this lady, I felt something in me that made me call her mom.
okay. So, it's actually not the appearance.
It's not the appearance, but her look alone.
Not the appearance, but her look.
Yes.
That made you say she's your mom.
That made me fall for her because she looked like my mother.
Okay. And what happened next?
Okay, so I fell in love, and then I'm not a eunuch in the palace, so I went for her. I went for her. I proposed to her. She accepted. So that was the year 2015. Before I met her, I was a virgin. I've never tried sex with anybody before, not even tried to rape somebody before. I've never tasted sex when I met her. So we dated for a couple of a year and a half, getting to 2 years, and she paid me visit. For the first time visit, we struggled, but I didn't do anything. That made them know that this guy is really a virgin. So one day I was there, she told me she had prepared for me. She would like to come and spend some weeks with me. I didn't really understand what she had really prepared, so I decided to ask her to come. You know, during those days, an auntie of mine, like I said, I grew up with my aunties and, uncles around me. So one auntie who was a queen mother rented a place for me. So I was living a good life. Then I wasn't really working. It was them who were taking care of me and co. So she was with me. Everything she wanted, I tried my best. I get it for her. And so like she came, like the way she said it. She came. She came. We were there 3 days, 4 days. Then bam, we tasted it. Tasted what? For all this while, what I was hiding, I mean, what was my pride? She took it.
What was it?
My virginity. It was my pride because that was what I boast among friends with. So the night that we had it, I told my friends, but I didn't tell them this was the lady I did that with. I told them, and I even questioned them. So is this what people can't wait for? And then they even rape people for this. Anyway, life was good with the relationship. I mean, we keep things happening to each other. We surprise each other with items. Sometimes I send her money. She also send me money. Until something happens. Something happens when I got to the age of 28 years. Life became difficult. My aunties and uncles, they decided not to rent a place for me again. So I have to work on my own, get a place for myself. So I was pushed to the fire to face the world. And I told her. Immediately I told her this, I realized that the love kept changing. Things started to happen between this relationship. One day, I was there and this fellow girl told me she wanted to go to school. Her father said she should go to school, and so she wants a breakup so that she can focus on her education. I told her she shouldn't rather break up with me. We should be there. This is when I can really trust her. And she said she can't be there. But we should break up. So it was a breakup she needed. And so I gave it to her. Some months, 6 months, half a year, she came back. Oh, I couldn't go to the school anymore. I couldn't further my education anymore. So I would like us to be back again. We were back. We were back because I love her. I grew some kind of love for her because she was the one who broke my virginity. I have never seen anyone's nakedness when I met her. But I saw everything. She opened my eye into women. I'm not saying like I'm a womanizer now. No. There's a sad side about this story. I'm not saying I'm a womanizer now. No. I don't follow women. Okay. So we came back. We were there. She told me she would like to marry. Or she's gotten to the age of 24 years. So she would like to marry quickly before she reached the age of 25. So I asked her, and does she think I'm ready to marry her now? I'll be ready if I have it. I approached uncles and they said I should get work. I should work. I should make sure I'm working. I have a place to sleep. I have a work that I'm doing, that I can take care of her. And I told her, this is what my uncles are saying. And now I'm not working. Give me some time. Let me get this thing. She said no, she's going. She would like to go. She left.
How did you take that?
It wasn't so easy to take that. I was so wounded. In fact, that one was what I call broken heart because of the way I felt. Sometimes I've been seeing her everywhere in my dreams, visions, and the moment I close my eyes, I see her. And it really touches me the day she told me she had left. Hey, the most amazing point, the day we had sex. That was the year 2017. We met 2015, 2 years before we tried sex. And I didn't touch her anymore. We didn't do anything. 2020, we broke up.
So what did you go through after she said she was going for the second time?
After she said she was going for the second time, that was when I felt out that somebody has really left my life. I mean, someone so great has left my life. When we were dating, she keep on advising me, encouraging me, sometimes giving me tips, helping me write applications to get job. And when the jobs were not coming, she felt she had to leave, and she left. And I nearly gone mad. But thank God for music. I like music a lot, so I enjoy the music that I listen to. So I couldn't go that kind of mad that I really want. Anytime I needed someone to really touch my heart, I listened to music, and not any other music, but gospel musics. Yes, that helped me. God is always there for me. And she left me with a scripture telling me, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Maybe I'm not waiting on God. I should go and wait on God. God will renew me, and I'll mount up wings. I really thank her a lot for the word that she shared with me. And based on her words, that has been my faith foundation. Yes, based on her words. As I'm talking to you today, she got pregnant to someone who promised her to marry her. And the person didn't marry her. She got pregnant. She couldn't tell me she was pregnant. She's been calling me as ex, we chat as ex, asking me about relationship. I told her I don't have anyone. She tried asking me about my sexual life. I tell her everything because, in fact, she's everything I have now. I tell her everything. Until I decided to visit her one day at one of her father's house around Carnation. When I realized, when I saw her pregnant, and I shouted. That kind of shout is not easy for normal human being. I really shouted. She was like, why? I told her, to you, like, you look like you break up with me, but to me, I still have you as a woman. I still love you. The kind of love that I have for you has never changed. And brethren, the love that I have for her has still not changed, even though she's carrying someone's child. And lo and behold, she has delivered. She delivered. The guy has not married her yet, but they have baby. Recently, I was chatting her. She told me she don't think the marriage can work. She can work because for the little experience she had with a guy, she don't think they can go far. And guys, please help me think a lot. Help me with this. I still love her. I still need her.
So, meaning you've not moved on.
I've not moved on. I've not moved on with anyone because I still love her.
But she said it's over.
She said it's over.
And she has now given birth.
She has now given birth, but I still love her.
So if she should say she's not moving with a guy anymore and she wants to come back with you, are you ready to accept?
I am ready to accept, but I needed someone to advise me on the acceptance. That is why I'm sharing this. I needed someone to advise me.
You need someone to advise you?
Yes, I need someone to advise me.
Oh, okay. All right. And is she also cool with it? As in, is she coming back?
There is a truth in her heart she couldn't hide, and she kept telling me that she still, even though she tried her best moving on in life, she find out she had no feeling for even the people she had met. She still loved me, but she's afraid coming back, I wouldn't accept her.
And have you also made it clear to her that you are open to her anytime she feel like coming back?
I haven't because I haven't made it clear to her because I felt I've been so many times stupid to her because we break up for about 3 times before she could even carry that pregnancy. I realized that I've really been stupid to her. But I need an advice from it. Someone should help me go deep into this thinking. I still love her. And I want to make it clear to her that I still love her. And I want her. Should I go for her?
Why not try moving on since she hasn't made her mind up? Or you still want to be with her, so...
Solely and willingly, I still want her to grow old with her.
Okay. Alright. Then you can make your intentions clear to her. If you want to go back, then you get the feedback from her. If that is what you wish for.
I wish she'll have the same feeling that I'm having. I wish she'll get the same feeling that I'm having. Because I still love her. I really love her.
Don't you think because she's your first love, that is why you are?
That is what most of my friends, they keep telling me. It's because she's my first love, so I should move on, blah, blah. But, fine. Anytime I tried, proposing to someone else, something hit me, you want to cheat. I don't know. Something hit me, hey, my guy, you want to cheat. It's cheating. The ladies still love you. And, anytime I see her, I see my mom. And anytime she talks to me, I feel like this is my mother talking to me. I have never rejected her, neglected her words before. During our dating, whatever she asked, I felt my mom is asking me something. I have to be quick. Do it for her. Yeah.
So you need an advice.
I need an advice.
All right. Thanks very much for coming on the show.
Great. You're welcome.